Hi, my name is Deb. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome to Discover with Deb. Congratulations! Now you must have found your new home. Now I'm going to be telling you what is expected of you as a tenant in the UK or anywhere in the world so you don't have to fall into the hands of the law. First of all, as a tenant, you have to pay your rent in time. You must not joke with this for any reason. See, on a serious note, you mustn't joke with this for any reason. In the UK, if your rent is 14 days late, you could be asked to pay a fine, a default fee, and on a more serious case, you might be asked to leave the house. That is, it might be served an eviction notice. So in order to avoid this, ensure to pay your rent in time. If you move into a house, say you moved in on the 28th, or let's say you move in the middle of the month and your salary usually comes at the end of the month, you can speak to your landlord and say your salary comes at the end of the month. Because of that, you won't be able to meet up paying, and in the middle of the month your landlord and you can come to an agreement, and they could ask you to pay your rent for the remaining days of the month and then start paying a monthly rent from the first day of the next month. This will make it easier for you to pay your rent and avoid delaying payment of your rent. Secondly, as a tenant, you have to ensure to pay your bills in time. Your utility bills, your water bill, your gas bill if you use gas, your phone bill and other bills you have to pay, including your council tax. I am going to be making another video to explain about council tax, why you have to pay council tax and what the council tax is being used for. Ensure not to delay on your bills because you could get a bad credit score if you delay paying any of your bills. Thirdly, you have to ensure to take good care of the property. Here in the UK, you pay some amount of money when you get a house. Before you move in, you pay that amount of money. It's equivalent to like 1 month of your rent, and that money is kept with the landlord or with any bank whatsoever, wherever they keep it, until you are ready to move out of the house. When you are leaving the house, they will either decide to give you this money or not based on how well you took care of this house while you were living in it. So ensure you take care of the house. Make sure that if anything gets spoiled or you want to do any decoration in the house, do not do it without obtaining any consent from your landlord. Before you change any decoration, before you bore a hole, whatever you need to do to make any changes in the house, inform your landlord. You need to obtain permission from him or her before you do any of that. Again, if you are to lodge somebody in your house, or you are to release your house or sublet the house, it is against the law. You're allowed to do that only with the consent from your landlord. So if your landlord gives you consent to do such a thing, then you can go ahead, but without a consent, you might be getting yourself into a lot of trouble. You must also try your best to consider your neighbors. No excessive noise. If you have to play your music, please turn it down. If you have to watch a movie, please turn it down. Don't let anybody complain to the police or to your landlord about you. You might face an eviction if they do. And lastly, this is not very important, but it might be necessary. You might try to insure your properties in the house in case of fire, accident or anything. The landlord's insurance may not cover you if say for example there's a natural disaster or there's a fire outbreak and you lose your properties. So you can try to insure your property if you think it's necessary. If it's not necessary, it's not compulsory, you mustn't do it. So I hope you loved this video. I hope it helped you. Please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the bell notification. And I do hope to see you next time on my next video. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.